You just kicked off.
First downs, they get another here.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 45.
Nah, we in the first quarter.
Yeah, first quarter.
He drives.
It ain't even started yet. Oh, okay, he got the ball first.
Back at the 44. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Okay,
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but
Check this
this
out.
defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Tano Passigno. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Man, y'all got an Outback Steakhouse?
Hell yeah.
You got one bouquet? What about I got a bad steak today? This motherfucker. This don't ever happen either, man. That steak just wasn't right. That's the first time they fucked me over.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin.
Oh, I'm about to say he caught that.
It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They're going deep for Hill. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, we've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Rolling to his right. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Williams. And it's backwards here. Losing yardage back to the 16. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle 3rd of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just held the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands.
That nigga, good
and you know that
defense.
the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's another Packers first down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they work this near the 5.
Boy, you the score.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man open, and it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Packers have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
The first down, Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll run it with Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. And the call, they already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On play action, now Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, that was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They go play fake. Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene.
And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10. If you will stay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Jamal Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able
That
to
was
strike
crazy
quickly
they
for
let him get through
6.
there.
Now, CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good start.
We ain't got to count this game, bro, because I see this shit going crazy. Yeah, mine is lagging sometimes.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Good job, good job.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Nah, my shit was lagging like that for a minute, huh? I know what you mean, bro. Every time you pick a play, every time you do something.
Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 59 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. For Mecole Hardman, I mean, he was the only guy with 2 of the top 10 fastest runs in all of 2019, and he's showing that that was no fluke. He was moving there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and he used those wheels of his. Absolute devastating effect.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out.
He held on to that ball. No, I was saying he held on. I hit that nigga hard. He held on to that ball.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 79 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, just a deadly combination, and we see why right there.
And we've seen it develop over the years, because when Davante Adams first joined the Packers, he had to earn the trust of the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. He has it in a big way now. He'll throw it to him long, he'll throw it to him short.
Adams, former second-round pick out of Fresno State. Plays like
the
a
game
first-round
keep
pick in the
lagging.
NFL.
The kick going.
They probably fix that shit overnight.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10.
I'm finna go on and lay it down, y'all. Yeah. Hey, y'all take it easy.
Set up to throw from the gun. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And the lead is now 13.
That's good. Fix the score. Chiefs 31. Packers 18.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's able to outmuscle him here as he throws it
Good
in.
catch. You got to be kidding me.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And all the way inside
Boy,
the
that was
15 before they
dangerous.
time it. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First and 10 at the
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Rodgers again now. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones there to make the grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. So with the missed PAT,
Well, you probably got to do two bowl cat.
kick this one off. Very
You probably gotta unplug your router. Well, turn your monitor, your router off, and turn it back on. Like restart, yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for them, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go.
And he's got his man on the out route. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back.
Bro, that shit lag. You see how that shit lag? Like, I've been through the ball.
To break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get into them.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked it to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Lewis. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards, first down Packers.
36 yards.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the delay, Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Packers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
That's a nice little
And they're
defense.
indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is caught off a deflection. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC-10. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for only a couple.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And the hole closes quickly.
This little defense is alright.
Give him a couple on the run there.
Get some
Now
pressure.
in between area here on 4th and goal. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to take it.
Yo, wow. They toted him in there.
With his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers are back within a score.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land.
I'm going to start using
Nice play by
this
them
one.
on defense.
Ball up to
Bad
the
niggas
35
out.
now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, niggas out. This formation.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh,
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take this
That's wide
forward for
open.
about 5 as we have come upon the
gotta be
2-minute
wide
warning.
open.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Kevin King with a pick. This D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down by Rashawn Freeman.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught.
What the hell is
30.
that?
Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams taking it in. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron
Bo, can you see that nigga on?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
You see how your man just caught that touchdown? My man was running sideways on him.
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those
Why you trying to go for a 2-point conversion?
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. They're going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I got a lot of
this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
Tyreek Hill tracked that nigga down, bro.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. One final try now for Rodgers. And, oh, a crusher there.
Boy, you had an... Yo, you see that? Oh, you had a man wide open.
Final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception.
Yeah, I ain't counting that game, but okay, don't count that game. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get off, but let me take my ass to sleep. I gotta get up at 7. next couple hours. But yeah, I mean, if you gonna play somebody, I'll watch you. You know me.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.
Huh? Okay, but do you got anything downloaded? Like, did you download? Because that's what my thing was. I had downloaded the Call of Duty, but it didn't go through. I didn't have enough space, so it kept messing up my game. So I just deleted that Warzone shit. Huh? Yeah. You got Call of Duty for the PS5? Oh, okay, yeah, so you out. Oh, okay. The Xbox, is the Xbox better? You think the Xbox better? So what you pay, $17 a month? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, that's ill. No, I got the PS5. I ain't. Yeah, but I got not a computer. I got like the iPad, laptop. Yeah. Oh, okay. I ain't know that. Alright, I'm gonna take my ass in. Alright. Let's see tomorrow. You work or you off?